We're hitting a milestone, baby, here on Talentless Talent with Kylie Dills. A milestone. My podcast is old enough to get her permit. If you count age by episodes, it's episode 15. Episode 15. Strawberry wine. 15. 15. Would that song be weird if it was 15 instead of 17? Oh, God, excuse me. I got the White Claw burbs. White Claw still hasn't sponsored me yet, and it's totally cool. It'll be fine. They came out with White Claw tea. I think that is insulting. That's kind of rude. I think I don't want a sponsorship anytime after that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try it, okay? Don't knock it till you try it, baby. So I'm going to try it. We'll see how it goes. If it's good, then hell yeah, baby. We're on. We're back on. Everything's fine. If it's bad, trash. We're done. It's over. We're moving on to something like, I don't know. What's something I love more than White Claw? Jewel Pods? Will Jewel sponsor me? I'm obsessed with my Jewel. I quit smoking cigarettes. I think I can officially say that. I have not kept track of how long it's been since I've smoked a cigarette. My breathing's better. I'm not like in the mic after I say something. So I think we're doing okay. So White Claw, don't let me down. These teas better be good. I don't even like tea. I'm not even a freaking fan of tea. I don't even like it. So what do I have in store for you for this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful episode of Talentless Talent? Let's see. I'm buying a house. I have a dog. His name is Franklin Beans. We get more into him being a frickin' prick. Coming soon. Shortly. Coming soon. I talk about the adventure with BENDY Dolls. It's a lot of fun with my mother. And I just talk about some future plans with the podcast and kind of how I'm going and getting there. It's fun. Trust me. It's not some boring podcast bullshit. I get a little sentimental. It's sweet. This is just a fun solo episode. We're off the rails, baby. 2021, we're getting drama. We're off the Lexapro. I'm going to get back on it because this morning I woke up at 5:30 for no reason. No reason at all. Knees sweaty. Why were my knees so sweaty? I have no idea. Sweaty knees in a panic. Just woke up not okay. Looking around, I feel like there's somebody in my apartment that shouldn't be. I'm checking behind the shower curtains. I'm making a pot of coffee, acting like everything's cool. Everything's fine. No, freaking out. I'm freaking out. And then a couple minutes went by and I was fine. But we got to get back on that, baby. Trust me. We'll be back on the rails here soon. Just let me vibe. Just let me vibe with this. This is episode 15 of Talentless Talent with Kylie Dills. Let's kick it, baby. Let's go. We're here. We're in it. Episode 15. We're getting our permit. I chimed in with the haven't you people ever driven on the Brent Spence Bridge? No, because it's never open. That's right. You heard me. The Brent Spence Bridge is closed yet again. Will it ever go a couple of months without closing down? The answer is absolutely not. Nobody knows what's going on with it. If anybody knows what they're doing, tell me. Because I have no freaking clue, and it makes my drive to work so long for no reason. I don't even go that way anymore. I avoid it completely. I do not want to drive on the Brent Spence Bridge. It is the worst piece of infrastructure ever. Deja vu? Yeah, deja vu, baby. We're talking about the Brent Spence Bridge again, which is yet again closed. The main artery that flows throughout Cincinnati, Dayton, Kentucky. Wait, I named cities. All of them. Lexington, maybe? I don't know. Closed. How dare you? How are people around here supposed to live normal lives? You don't. Such a block, man. Freaking sucks. Speaking of sucks, I got home today and my sweet, sweet, sweet baby Bean ruined my entire vibe. So when I get home, one or two things are going to happen. One, I have a sweet angel baby greet me at the door. Just jumping, hype, yip yapping, love that. Or two, nobody greets me at the door because there is a bad, spoiled bean doing bad things. Today I got that second bean. I was not happy, not having it. My plan was to get home, do the podcast, bond with the bean for a little bit, talk to my realtor. Well, because we're buying a house. Love the realtor, hate the process. And just all in all, have a great freaking time. No, ma'am. Mr. Beans did not allow that to happen. Not at all. Get home, got bean number 2. I walk in and I just see a hallway when I walk in. So you have to turn a corner to get to my living room and to my kitchen. So I walk in, no greeting. I'm like, oh God, what the fuck has Mr. Bean done today? It's usually in the trash. He's usually getting in the trash. We try to put it up before we leave. Sometimes we forget about it. And by we, I mean me. Forget to shut the bathroom door. Or he's ripped up a new toy. Something. Today, I wasn't expecting what I had found. I walk in, no Bean to greet me. I turn the corner. There he is up on the couch. And he always does this when he does something bad. He looks over the edge of the couch with a toy in his mouth and his tail wagging like he's really excited and he wants to come say hi. But he has this look of guilt in his eyes. It's like, if I go over there, she's going to know what I did. So I walk into the kitchen. Mr. Beans has somehow found himself an entire box of pasta. No, not like elbow macaroni, something easy, bow tie pasta, so we don't keep that shit in our house. Long pasta only. Not spaghetti noodles. It had to be the thinnest noodles. It was angel hair pasta. Everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Not just on the ground, no. This shit was in the carpet. It was up on the sink, the microwave. It was in places I don't understand how. On the stove? Which means this motherfucker got onto the table, grabbed this box of angel hair pasta, and shook it around like he does with his toys. When they're just being violent. They're just shaking the life out of it. Yeah, he did that with a box of fucking pasta. It was everywhere. It's not like he even ate it. He didn't even eat it. He just wanted to fucking make a mess. So I evaluate that situation. Fucked instantly. I knew it. And then I walk into the living room and there's some little sand dollars. Cat turds. Just on the ground. What are you talking about, Franklin? There's little ass sits on the couch. Sweet as ever. Oh, I was upset. I was so upset. So, of course, I had to clean all that up. I did leave some pasta. So when Cody got home, I could be like, sir, look what your son did. Do you care to explain this to me? Why does he do the things that he does? I can't spank a dog, especially after the fact. He could have done that at 9 a.m. and have no idea why I'm spanking him. He would just think, well, you know what? Maybe he does know because he doesn't greet me at the door. Maybe I should. I mean, I've put him in his kennel before after he's fucked up the trash. There's another time I came home and everything seemed to be pretty good except I got number 2 being not number 1. And I walk in and we put our trash in the bathroom when we leave. And the bathroom door is wide open. Shit. I left it open and the trash can is laying on the ground. This is a Monday after a Friday, Saturday, Sunday of drinking. We don't recycle our cans. However, don't come for me. We recycle our cardboard. So, I mean, Pedmas or some shit, it cancels out. But the cans have collected, and it's a lot of cans. It's not a little bit of cans. It is a lot of bit of cans. So there's just a mountain of beer cans in my bathroom. It looks like a crusty punk show happened in that bathroom. I was so upset. So upset. He can really be a fucking dick. I don't know how to stop it. I mean, he knows how to lay down. He knows how to show me his belly. He knows how to shake hands. He knows how to dance. He knows how to speak. He knows how to quietly speak, which I think is really cool. We call it a woof. We call it a speak. And when he woofs, it's just woof. And then when we speak, it's a full bark. So he's a smart little fucker. I just don't understand the trash problem. And then the freaking cat turd problem. I got a covered box. My cat absolutely fucking refuses. Dubes is like, you are not going to put me in this covered box alone by myself with my own stank. I'm not doing it. I'm not having it. It needs to be open aired. I need a fan. I need a piece of incense lit. I just need to have quality time in this litter box. So we tried the closed box route. Didn't go well. Jerome will use a closed box. Jerome doesn't give a shit. He doesn't cover up his poop. He just takes a massive dump and then walks away. Dubes has to go in and cover it up for him. Jerome doesn't care. Dubes, on the other hand, she has very high standards. So I can't just have it in a place that he can't get to it because I have nowhere that he can't get to it and the cats be able to get to it. I live in an apartment. I can't install like a cat door. I can't do any of that. But we are buying a house, which I'm freaking out about. And I think that's just why we're going off the rails, baby, because it is so stressful. And a year ago, I talked to Cody and I was like, look, I never want to buy a house. I will rent for the rest of my life. And then we started naming off reasons why we would never buy a house. Oh, you have to mow your own grass. Or, oh, you have to call an exterminator and pay for it if there's any bugs. Or, oh, if something breaks, we have to fix it out of pocket. We went through that list and we probably did it 3 times. 3 times, just going through things. We've done it with animals. Before we got Frank, it would always be like, oh, having a dog is like having a kid. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. You gotta train them. You gotta potty train them. Blah, 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 blah. Then we ended up with a fucking dog. And then we said the same thing about not getting a house. And now we're fucking trying to get a house. And then people are going to be like, you said that about a dog and a house, and now you're probably going to have kids. No, I want the COVID vaccine to have some weird freak reaction to my body and my body only because I consent to it to sterilize me. Other people getting the vaccine have fucking kids. This COVID vaccine, I wanted to react with something that I've put into my body that nobody else has, my fucking blood type, something, I don't know, and it just sterilized me. We ain't having kids, baby. We ain't having kids. I'm supposed to get my tubes tied, but my OBGYN was like, not yet. Just try going on this birth control, see how it makes you feel. Well, I have to take fucking Lexapro with my birth control, and that's not working out well because I forget to take it. So just tie them, just cauterize them. I don't know what you do down there. Just get rid of them. Take out my whole uterus. I don't know how that works. I don't know how the reproductive system works, and I don't care. Just make it to where I don't have to have kids or can't. The thing about Frank is I can get rid of him if I want to. That's so sad. I wouldn't do it. But if I had to, I can. I can. A kid, I mean, I guess you can do the same thing, but I didn't carry my dog for 9 months, no, thank you. House, sell it. Get rid of it. Buy. Not permanent things. Kids are. It's scary. Gross. So yeah, we're trying to buy a house. And it's just been very difficult. And today we talked about the plumbing for two. I'm like, why are we sitting here talking about plumbing? I want to get fucked up. I want to play Ocarina of Time. I don't want to talk about fucking plumbing. Who do we think we are? This is ridiculous. I want to go hang out with some friends, get friggin' blackout drunk. I don't want to talk about plumbing. However, once we get this house, we don't have to talk about plumbing because we get blackout drunk in the basement. It's got a basement, baby. We partying. We going off the rails. We partying. Speaking of partying, we went to a friend's birthday party last week, and your girl drank too much. I need to stop doing that. I ate some special chocolates that Lauren Bradburn made for me, and they were delicious. And then I drank too much, partied too hard, because it was the first time in a long time since COVID that I got to go hang out with some people like that. And I got to meet one of my really good friends, really good friends. They came from around the world, around the country to hang out. And it was just a night full of love and happiness and sweetness. And it was just so cute. And I got way too excited. And every time I get way too excited, like we're pounding beers, we're getting drunk. I got too drunk. I ripped down the shower curtain. I fell. I may have puked a little bit. Woke up, no clothes on, wet somehow. Garbage bag by my legs. It just wasn't a good time. But I had a good time. Call them dead eyes. I got dead eyes where there's just nothing behind those eyes, baby. We're just going hard. You asked me a question. I don't know. I don't know. Did I answer you? I don't know. I have no idea. But it was my friend Cody's birthday. Not Leather Daddy Cody. It's a different Cody with a T, Coty. Leather Daddy's Kody. So we got to always have some kind of variation of Cody in our lives. It's fun, keeps it alive, keeps it interesting. So we went for his birthday, and I hate getting blackout drunk because I don't know what's going on. And I swear to God, it felt like I showed the birthday boy who had plenty of other friends there, fucking forced him into a corner and made him look at my entire Spotify playlist. Like I was some fucking gift from God who came down for his birthday to introduce him to some new fucking music. No! He didn't ask for that. Nobody asked for that. Nobody wants that. But for some reason, I took it upon myself to give him that. So we went through my playlist. I'm like, have you ever heard of this artist? It's like, no. I'm like, all right, that's fine. And this loud ass establishment, I would hold my phone up to his ear. I'm like, listen to that. What do you think? Bruh, bitch, you fucking go. Leave. Go home. Take a nap. And Leather Daddy knows when I get dead eyes. He's seen it a lot. And I swear he just watches it happen. And he's like, oh, there she goes. There she goes. There's old dead eyes coming right on out. Let me go home, okay? Take me home. I'm sure if he did try to get me to leave before I was ready, it wouldn't be a good time. There would have been a fit thrown. And my friend, she had her friends up, and they were the sweetest little angels. And I'm so happy I got to meet them. And it was just a good time. She sent me a picture the next day and was like, look how cute we are. I am on a horse. Let me explain. I don't know how to explain it. Coin operated horse. There we go. One of those coin operated machines. Yeah, I'm on that. Don't remember that even existing or being there, but I'm riding it, and they're all around, and we took a picture together, and it's really cute. I don't remember that, but I know it was a damn good time. A damn good time. But Cody with a T, Coty, he's going to be on the podcast. We just scheduled his, and he does pencil drawings, and they're really good. So, keep a lookout for that. And then next week, I am dropping the one and only rollerblading panda, Hood Panda's episode. Very excited for that. I went up to Columbus and got to hang out with him and talk to him, meet his cat. And it was just a good time. So that's going to be next week. And then I hung out with my mom and we made bendy dolls. And that was a crazy experience because I was like, oh my God, they're just like little wire dolls with beads. How hard can it really be? Bitch, it's very hard. Is that the same thing about leather? I need to learn. I don't need to jump into everything, but like, you know what? This is easy. This is going to be easy. Sorry, I have to adjust this mic and I'm sure it's like, but yeah, mom came to the apartment. We recorded her podcast and then she brought freaking her craft box with her. I thought that was the cutest thing. That was so sweet. Mama Tina's little craft box. She pulled out all of her little beads and little wires. So bendy people, if you don't know, and we kind of got into it on the podcast, but what it is it's a very flexible wire and just a wooden bead. So you take this flexible wire and you put it through the bead and you like put it back down through the bead. And so you have a bead and like a wire sticking out of it. And then you take that wire and you wrap it and then you like bend certain pieces of it to make a body. So you bend the wire to make, and it's really long wire. So you have enough to make 2 feet and 2 arms. So then you have its little body. And we decided to do the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. That was really exciting. I was really excited for that. And so we each focused on one. And my mom was doing 2 because she's fucking talented as hell. So I focused on one. And you then hot glue hair to their heads. And you take thread and you wrap it around their body to start making like the form of their body. So I had to fix mine because I didn't have a neck. I was like, wait a second. This doesn't have a neck. I'm fucking looking like No Neck Ed. Which one of those fucking Facebook things that I did it told me that that's what I look like. And you know what? Fuck it. I'll take it. He hangs out with Pauly Shore and I'm super jelly about it. Anyway, you then wrap it with the thread and then you you hot glue hair onto the wooden bead. And there's different hairstyles you can do. And we were looking them up on YouTube and you can do like a normal, words, Kylie. You can do like a normal braided hair or just straight hair, or you can do like this fancy braid that wraps all around their head and you just hot glue it to where you want it to go. And my hair turned out really good. My mom said so. She thought that looks really good. And I was super proud of myself. But I got lazy because it felt like it honestly probably only took an hour and a half, but it felt like it took 3 to 6 hours to do this. It just felt like it took a long time. And then like my brain starts wondering and I'm like, I could be doing this right now. I don't know about this. I would much rather just be talking instead of doing this. So my mom took them home. And before she took them home, though, I was like, we have to make the book. We have to make the spell book. And my mom's like, oh my God, we can use a piece of Cody's leather. So we got to use some leather daddy items. And he cut us out a little piece of leather to make a book to go with the bendy dolls. And my mom took it home and oh my God, it looks so good. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out on my Instagram on Talentless Talent Pod. I have the time-lapse video of us doing it along with the product. Right now it's unfinished. My mom just finished their outfits. So we'll have the finished product soon. And we're buying a Cricut. Me and my mom are going halves on a Cricut. So if you want some Talentless Talent merch, we're going to have Talentless Talent coin purses, Talentless Talent handbags, Talentless Talent Aldi totes, Talentless Talent quarter bags for your little Aldi quarter, Talentless Talent visors, Talentless Talent caddies, Talentless Talent tapestries, Talentless Talent book bags. You name it, we're going to have it. I'm also making all of this up because I have no idea how to use a fucking Cricut. I've watched some videos and you can make all kinds of shit. You can also cut leather with it. So maybe Cody can start finessing some little leather works. Is it cheating if you use a Cricut? I don't know. I don't know how the leather community feels about that. I don't care. We're making things out here, baby. So I'm going to have a Cricut. I'm going to have half ownership, split custody, and I'm really excited for that. But I tell you what, crafts are hard. Crafts are hard. You know, I get sports, I get like leisure activities, I get instruments and shit like that, but there's something else to taking items and just creating something out of a fucking piece of wire and a bead. Like that came from somebody's brain. Somebody was like, I'm going to make a doll. And then it just turned into this huge culture and this, I wouldn't say culture, maybe, no, community. There we go. It turned into this huge community that a lot of people are into it. And that just blows my mind. I guess music's like that too, you know? With music, you have genres, you have all kinds of shit. And it just turns into these communities, and it's so crazy to watch. I am going to have one of my friends who has a bookstagram come on here, and their community is wild and they're all friends. She wins these giveaways. Like, we'll talk more about it when she's on the podcast, but just listening to everybody have this small community that they're a part of. And the reason I say small is because not everybody has that same craft and the same ability to do that. Like it's actually a very small percentage, which blows my mind because, you know, that's all my Instagram and my social media is filled with is people's art and what they're good at and shit. It's just crazy to me to think that people just have their own little communities. Like I'm going to have Lee on the podcast and there's a fucking community of comedians. That's hard to say. Community of comedians out there. And I'm going to have one of my woodworking friends on here, Zoldak, and there's just a community of woodworkers. Cody also, I think, works with him and does woodworking. I don't know. Every time I bring it up, I just think about showing him my Spotify playlist. And I get really embarrassed. But community's huge. Oh, sorry. I just bumped the little mic stand. And I really think it's really important when you have a craft and you're honing in on it is finding people who also have a similar craft and just being able to work off each other and talk to each other and split ideas back and forth or really just kind of involve yourself in it. And that's how you maintain and that's how you keep going. And that's been like some of the bigger themes that I've realized in this podcast is community is a huge part of it. And being able to have people that you can reach out to or really just people that are supporting you and being like, you know, hey, like awesome job, like this is great, blah, blah, blah. Like that community is so important to keep people going. And if you haven't found your community and you are doing an art, like it's out there. There's hella cool people, hella nice people. The podcast community, I wouldn't say that I'm like entirely like a part of it yet. I would like to be, but you know, they do support people. You shut out their posts, you listen to their fucking podcasts if you like it. You know, there is a community out there. And the more that I do this podcast, the weirder it gets because everybody's like, maybe this is your thing. And I'm like, no, I don't know. It's fun to do. I enjoy it. Is that what makes it a talent? Is this no longer talentless talent? Is it talent? That name sounds trash. The name's trash. All right, scrap that. Scrap it. Shh, none of that ever happened. I did not just have a self-realization on this podcast. However, it's going to stay there because I have also made a promise to myself to quit editing as heavily. I don't want to do super edits. In the beginning, I was very I guess I would say, very conscious in the way that things sounded. Not quality. Quality, yes, baby. Edit, make it sound good because there have been some rough moments. But more so with people's speech patterns, how they talk, the pauses that they take, the emphasis on stuff. I think it's really important to leave that in and allow it to happen because it just is what makes it authentic. And I had a conversation with somebody a couple weeks ago, and they have a podcast. And they're like, yeah, I edit. I'm like, oh, yeah, I edit too. I do my own editing. And I was talking about editing out ums and but and shit like that. And they're like, holy shit, like you edit hard. I'm like, yeah, I know. And they were like, well, do you listen to the podcast before you edit and then go in? Or like, how do you do it? I was like, I haven't really thought about that. So the next day I went home, I listened to a podcast completely unedited. And then I went back and listened to or edited the episode. And then I listened to that. And then I listened to the episode unedited. Oh, God, that's hard to say. And it just, I don't know, it just sounded better being more authentic. So I'm trying that. Also, it's 2021. We're indulging in the fucking drama. And if you didn't hear about the drama with my neighbors, oh, baby. Oh, baby. So my neighbors think, oh, we own a house in this city, which means we have to and are guaranteed 2 fucking parking spots in front of our house. I am so sorry, sweetie. That's not the way this works. You live in the city. You have street parking. You don't have a fucking driveway. This is the city. You're not guaranteed shit, baby. You're guaranteed nothing. This is some finders keepers, some fucking Hunger Games shit when it comes to parking spots around here. People are dead ass about parking, especially in front of their house. Like, it's not my fault you bought a house in the city without a driveway. It's not my fault. So I get home, I do a badass parallel park job. Oh yeah, your girl can parallel park. And of course there's like 7 people behind me waiting, just angry. They're mad because they've had to do this 10 other times on the same fucking road. We're sick of people parallel parking. So I parallel parked. I'm sitting there. I get out my phone. I'm just looking at a couple things before I go inside. And this woman walks up beside my car. Mind you, I've lived here for, 4 years. And she has never said a thing to me. My downstairs neighbors, though, she'll go and pick up their Amazon package, hold them at her house, and then when she gets home from work, she would go over and say, hey, I have your Amazon package, so it wouldn't get stolen. But no, fuck my Amazon packages. Those bitches can get stolen. Anyway, she walks by my car and she's like, well, I guess I'm just going to have to park down the street and find somewhere to park. And it's just standing there. I'm like, excuse me? I roll down my window. I'm like, what is going on? And she's just being all huff and puffy. I get out of my car. She's super pissed about it. I'm like, look, here's the deal. This is street parking. You can go find somewhere else to park. I mean, I'll move my car. If you want me to move my car, just ask. Don't be fucking passive aggressive. That's disgusting. And then her husband came out and just stood on the porch. Like, what the fuck is going on? Well, guess what? That house is now for sale. And I would like to say that it's because of me. Something I said resonated with her. She said, you know what? I don't own the street, and I should buy a house with parking. You know what? She's right. She is right. I changed her life for the better, you guys. Okay? We're getting involved in drama. We're confronting people fucking head on. And we are changing their lives. Her husband, though, did dig me out of the snow a couple weeks after that happened. And he was super sweet. So, I don't know. Maybe he fucking left her ass because she's a fucking passive-aggressive cunt. Because I would have fucking left her ass. Also, sorry for the C word, Mom, but not sorry. This woman, cunt. Okay? You know what? Sell your fucking house. Go fucking somewhere else. Get a fucking driveway if it's that big of a fucking deal. People want to be right in front of their house. There's not assigned parking. If I get home and there is a spot open, I am fucking parking there. Now, of course, like if there's a spot open in front of my house, I will dead ass do a U-turn to park there. But if I have to park 2 blocks away, but I am there first and there's a space open in front of your house, bet your fucking bottom dollar I am parking there. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then another time I parked in front of my house and I walk outside and I had a fucking post-it note on my window and it says, "Please do not block me in. I am disabled." I did, yes, feel bad about that. However, looking at the situation, the man was not blocked in. He could have just backed his car up. He wasn't blocked in, okay? And I feel like that note was put on there to make me feel bad. But this man owns 7 cars. He owns 7 cars. His cars take up one whole street. And then he has 2 cars in front of his fucking house. Like, are you kidding me? If you feel like you're blocked in, go drive one of those other cars. I don't know what to tell you, sir. There's nothing indicating this is disabled parking. It's the fucking street. Usually there's a blue line on the ground. There's no fucking blue line. I don't know what to tell you, okay? And you could put the note on my car. I'm going to read it. I'm going to be like, okay, that's fine, but I didn't block you in, and I'm going to park here again tomorrow. Because it's fucking street parking. Get over yourselves. Jesus. Okay. Do you think the Bryn Spence is going to be open the next time I do a solo episode? Is Kylie going to keep going off of the fucking rails? You bet your bottom dollar, baby. You bet your bottom dollar. We out here. It's Talentless Talent. Be on the lookout for some totes. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Next week, we got Hood Panda. Check out the Instagram. You know the drill, baby boo. Have a good night. Happy fucking time change. It's getting fucking light longer. Love to see it. Wake up and it's pitch black. Also love to see that. Anyway, till we meet again, it's Talentless Talent. Okay, before anybody comes for me, just know I don't get blackout drunk often, and I don't do it on purpose. It usually just goes too far, too fast, too quick. Happens every 6 months. If that. It's not like I'm doing it every weekend, every day, every week, every month, every other month. It is few and far between. It's only when I'm really excited and I don't eat. I ate a fucking lean cuisine pizza that day. And that was it. My fucking katsu buns went missing. I was really excited. But I was so drunk I didn't care. And then I look over and my homie Justin's eating my katsu buns. I don't know how he got them. I don't remember that happening. He could have been like, yeah, I'm going to eat these. And I was just like, yeah, dude, it's going to be great. I didn't care either way. It doesn't happen often. I'm also a grown woman. I am grown, okay? I can handle myself. Don't think, if you want to hang out and drink that I'm just going to get dead eyes and break your shower curtain. It's not going to happen. I promise, I swear. Also, Cody knows when I get dead eyes and he sees it happen and he's just like, here we fucking go. Don't mix your liquors either. That's a terrible idea. I was drinking Claws. I was drinking Moscow Mules. I don't know. Had some special chocolate. Don't do it often. Okay, don't come for me. This isn't AA. However, I did decide to do a podcast instead of go to therapy. It's fine. What's coming up, man? What's going on with Talentless Talent? We're going to have Hood Panda on. That's the next episode. We're talking about rollerblading. We're talking about being naked, going 45 miles an hour, tripping and falling. Goodbye, skin. Your epidermis, gone, missing. You no longer have it. Road rash, delicious. We are going to have Cody's brothers on here, Thomas and Dylan. I'm very excited for that. I just have to schedule it. We scheduled, then Thomas messaged me something weird because he does that. And I was like, I don't, you sure about that you want to do this? I would also like to do it in person. These virtual interviews, love them, love that they're possible. I don't know. There's just something about just chilling, looking your fucking guest in the eye, really getting down to business. Then I got Lee Kimbrell coming on, comedian in Cincinnati. Fun, fun, fun. That podcast was really funny, really deep. Went into some cancellation culture stuff. Yeah, that'll all be addressed in the podcast. Yeah, it's just going well. We got Miss old Sadie Baby coming on. Love her. Queen, light of my life. Autumn, Miss Autumn coming in. We're going to talk about her little bookstagram. We have Zoldak, woodworker, craftsman, uses his hands, also a plant god. We have Cody, Coty Cody. He does pencil drawings, also a craftsman. And we just have a huge lineup. I have some music friends that are gonna words. I can't say words. We're gonna have music friends that are gonna come on. That's gonna be fun. We might do a live stream round two. We gotta get there. We gotta get there. So let's do this, guys. Let's follow the Instagram at Talentless Talent Pod. Create a fucking YouTube account. I don't care. Get on there. Go subscribe, like my YouTube channel. We gotta get some subscribers on there. I gotta start pushing it harder because apparently that's what works. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. I'm gonna create 1,700 email accounts and subscribe to my own channel so I can go live on YouTube instead of having to do it somewhere else. Maybe I'll go Instagram live. I don't know. Facebook live, trash. Trash, 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 trash. But I might do another live stream event coming up. We're coming up on 1,500 downloads, maybe more. I haven't checked it in a minute. Oh my God. It's just really exciting. I haven't checked the numbers. I'm just vibing because I'm having a good time. I am here for a good time. It has been a pleasure coming in through your ears, your headphones, your Alexa, wherever you're listening. It has been so fun. The support overwhelming. Those who bought my stickers, those who have sent me pictures of my stickers just in random places all over, love to see it. Let's keep up that fucking energy, guys. I love it, and I love you all. And this podcast, it would be possible without you. Because honestly, it's just myself talking into a microphone. However, it wouldn't be as fun. I love getting the DMs that are like, yo, I remember this happening. Or like people that I went to high school with reaching out and shit. Like, that rules. Maybe I can have some of y'all on the podcast sometime. Who knows? I do need a high school yearbook. If somebody could hit me up, I would like to see it. I just have a question. There's one person that I remember, and all of my friends that I've asked about doesn't remember this person. And if I have a high school yearbook, I'll be able to resolve it. Also, there are some people that I don't remember, and I would like to get a yearbook so I can look them up to see if they still exist and see what they're getting into. I also realized the other day that one time, maybe 5 years ago, I got in a weird mood and unfollowed everybody on my Facebook list. I was literally seeing posts from like 7 people for the last 5 years. I was like, you know what? there's not a lot of people posting. And then I went through and I like found the list and I went back and I followed everybody. So if you listen to this podcast and I haven't liked anything of yours or seen anything of yours in the last 5 years, I'm fucking sorry, okay? I would like to reconnect. I love seeing y'all out there doing your own dang thing, fucking living your life. It's beautiful. It's delicious. There's one person in particular, which they probably know who they are. I unfollowed them on Facebook and I like this person. Where was my brain? And I recently followed them back so I can see their posts because I don't know. Do y'all have Instagrams? I don't. Instagram algorithm can S my D for sure, but they're fucking cool as shit, man. Love it. There is one person I would like to get on the podcast, and if I can secure that, which I'll know in a couple of weeks, that'll be sick. Really excited for this Hood Panda episode. His apartment's so chill. His cat looks like a panda, so that's adorable. His TikToks are hilarious. The man's funny. He has levels to him. immaculate human. Really excited for that episode. That's next week, so tune in. We are back. We're going hard. It's Talentless Talent. Thank you for tuning in for another episode. Next week, Talentless Talent's going to get her driver's license. She's growing up, baby. Thank you. If you're a new listener, hell yeah. Love to see it. Don't forget to follow the Instagram, Talentless Talent Pod, and like and subscribe on YouTube, download whatever you're on, leave a review. It's just a lot of fun. We love to see it. Welcome back. Wait, that's in the beginning. What do I say? Goodbye. Sayonara. Farewell to you, my friend. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Have a great evening. Have a great afternoon. Wherever you may be, wherever you are. Hello. Goodbye. Talentless Talent. She turns 15, baby. We're on episode 15. Talentless Talent. Solo episode. We off the rails.